Hello, and welcome to Darlene's Place today. Today I'm going to be reading some of my poetry, just a few pieces that I plan to possibly get published. I just wanted to share a few pieces with you today. The first piece I want to share is called Happiness is Not a Town on a Map. Happiness is not a town on a map that you can easily find all the time. Happiness comes and goes like the day that turns into night and then day again. Happiness is just one of the many emotions that we can feel at any given time. Oh, happiness. Happiness is one of our emotions that we want to experience all the time in every moment of our lives. Oh, happiness. Happiness, oh, happiness. How I long to feel you, because without you I feel sad, scared, and incomplete. Oh, happiness, I look for you in everything, but the truth is that you are not in everything, and sometimes you just can't even be found. Oh, happiness, where are you? Happiness without fear or sadness is happiness that is incomplete. Sadness for the moment is needed so that we can develop our empathy for others. Fear is necessary so that you can build your instinct for survival to know the difference between what is safe and what is not. So don't look for happiness like looking for a town on a map, like a place that can be found. Look for happiness to just show up when it should, like after sadness and fear have gone. Stop being so surprised when you feel sad and happiness is nowhere to be found. Just let your sadness be and just flow with it until it leaves and happiness arrives. Keep moving and doing while you wait for the happiness to step in, because it will eventually. So the next time you are sad or afraid, look for goodness in the midst of it, and there is where you will find your happiness. So that was just one, and then I have this one here. It's called How to Be Where You Are, and two, the number two. You know who you are and you know what to do. How could you not? You've been doing it since you were two. Why doubt or worry about the next step? Just take it like you did when you were two. How to start over is not a question to ask, but a better one might be how to continue from where you are. How to keep moving in spite of the bumps in the road. After all, you've been doing it since you were two. Asking yourself how to. Why not say, I know how to already because I've been doing it since I was two? Why look to others to tell you who you are or what you like? Why not try asking yourself, what should I do or where am I going? After all, you've been doing it since you were two. Why age two, you may be asking? Because two is when you were most like because two is when you most likely walked. Two is when you were your feistiest, full of fire and curiosity about what that or what this is. Two is when you pulled away because you wanted to do it your way. Two is when you kicked and screamed when you could not have a thing and you fought for it too. You will know what to do when you need to. Just listen to the 2 year old who knows what you want. Then add the wisdom of the adult you have become to give you the answers that you seek. Don't start over, keep going. Step over the mess, walk through the mud and the water, because starting over will only slow you down. Just keep moving forward, learn from the mistakes, pain, and all of the falls, but keep going forward. Keep building your life's building, and don't worry, your foundation will not give away because it's strong, because you built it when you were two. So that was just in response to another poem that I heard. And I thought about a 2 year old and how a 2 year old is just so forceful and feisty, and they know what they want, and they know, what they want to do, and even if it's not, the right thing or safe or whatever, they don't care. They just want it and they go for it and they do their best to get it. So that's where that idea came from. And then I have this other one here. It's called I Thought I Lost You. I thought I lost you, but you are everywhere. I thought I lost you, but you are in my gestures and movements. You are everywhere. I thought I lost you, and the pain was starting to eat me alive. My heart was battling and searching for you. The pain was so much, so I had to put you to the side so I could breathe. I thought I lost you, which is why I closed the feelings door. I thought I lost you, but you were there all along in every move of the wind and in every breath I took. I, how could I have forgotten this? How could I have tried to separate you from me when you came for me? How could I have thought such a thing? Because it cannot ever happen, because you are part of me. You came for me, you lived in me, you breathed in me, and you moved in me, and you grew in me, and you even changed my chemistry. I thought I lost you, but you are right here with me, and I am right here with you. We are one, we are connected, and no matter what, I will always feel you move, hurt, breathe, and grow. I thought I lost you, which is why I was so sad. I thought I lost you, which is why the battle was so hard. I thought, but it was not so. You are here, and I am here. Let's love each other as God has commanded us to do. I thought I lost you, but that was not true. You are here in every gesture, every movement of my heart. It hurts, but it's okay. Let's be together. I'm here always and forever. So that was just in response to something that I thought I lost, and actually it was there all along. Um, so you can take that, however way you want to take it. So this one here is called My Creative Self Unconsciousness. And I know that's almost like a tongue twister. And it was in response to another poem that I heard. And as I heard it, this is what came up for me. My creative self unconsciousness. Creative self unconsciousness, that stuff that is way back in your mind. The creative self unconsciousness that wants to be released into the world to inspire and bring awareness and joy. What should I write about, or what should I play today on my piano called myself, my creative self unconsciousness? What if I hit the keys of thought? What would happen? Would nonsense come out like the playing of someone who never learned to play the piano before? Would confession come out like when you're talking to your therapist or pastor? What would come out when you stimulate the neurons of your creative self unconsciousness? Would revelations come out, solutions, explanation, beauty, or connection to self and the world? I wonder. I'm going to try it. I can see and not be afraid of what might be. I am going I'm just going to just jump right in and write poorly and without too much thought. Just a prompt or a line, a dot or visual. I will just hit play. I will sit down, pen in hand, paper ready, and just write, releasing some of the amazing creative stuff packed away in my mind's unconsciousness. It's scary and daring all at the same time. That take a chance staying without thinking too much. No plans, just let go and let the thoughts flow, 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 and watch this glow begin to emerge. That glow of satisfaction because you see your creativity on paper. Wow, wow, wow. My creative self unconsciousness is awesome and sounds so good to the soul, mind, and spirit, and just plain feels good, like the feel of a warm sun on your face and arms. I'm releasing my creative self unconsciousness and learning how to express with such conviction and joy. I know there's more, and all I can ask is that you keep requesting for me to hit play from my creative self unconsciousness place. So that was, and then this one here, and the one previous one to that was just like we have a place in our minds that where our creativity lives, and we don't even know it, that it's there until we begin to tap into our minds, our hearts, our feelings, and then things begin to flow, and that's what's been happening on this writing journey, for me. So I'm going to read this one, and then maybe that might be it. So this one is called My Memories Live in My Mother's Mind. What if I told you my memories lived in my mother's mind and she is no more? How would you feel? How would anyone feel? I would imagine incredibly sad and incomplete. While my memories do live there in my mother's mind, which she took with her when she died. My memories live in my mother's mind and in a few pictures that no one can find or that were burned up in a fire. My memories live there with her, and all I can hope is that somewhere in my mind some memories surface. My memories live in my mother's mind, and she is no more on this earth. I was young when she left, but those memories that I have are not good, and the ones before she got sick and depressed are with her because I was too young to remember. It's sad not to have one picture of her and no one knows where one is, if there is one around. My memories live in my mother's mind, and she is not here anymore. What I do remember, I hope is right and true. I'm not sure. My memories live in my mother's mind, and she is not here anymore, and the pictures are gone too. What a loss, some might say, but I say it is what it is. Things are what they are for me in my life. My memories live in my mother's mind, and she is not here anymore, and the pictures are gone too. Memories are important, but what do you do when you have none or not too many? My memories live in my mother's mind, and she is no longer here. I think there was a line left out of that one. I think the last line got cut off somewhere, but that was that one. This one here, I'm gonna read this one too. This one is called obligations. Obligations can be time spent and time wasted, and we have many of them. Some we can't escape, and others we are too scared to walk away from. Obligations, when completed, can either bring joy or sadness, emptiness or fulfillment. Oh, sorry about that. My husband was leaving to go run some errands. Okay, so let's see. Guess I can start this one over. Obligations. Obligations can be time spent and time wasted, and we have many of them. Some we can't escape, and others we are too scared to walk away from. Obligations, when completed, can either bring joy or sadness, emptiness or fulfillment. Obligations, oh, what a word, and one that we share, one that is shared by so many, if not all of humanity. It is the one thing that we have in common with everyone we meet, with anyone we meet. Obligations are internal and external. What do I mean? The internal, when it comes to ourselves, we should be obligated to self first before anything or anyone else, because when we are not, we lose ourselves and sacrifice too much of ourselves to the obligation. I read a poem about a married lady who did such a thing. How sad it was for her in the end, because she had no self left to give, because her long obligation that brought her emptiness was a lot of time wasted and energy spent. Obligations, it can bring you joy or sadness at the end. What can we do? How can we? Can we? I don't know the answer. But I do know that during the application, you have to stop and reassess how it is going, and, and see if you need to put more or less time and energy into it. Obligations do come to, to an end, but how do you want it to end? With you in control or defeated? Whether you have joy or peace, emptiness or fulfillment in the end, the way you will survive it is by being in control of the energy that goes into your obligation, so that no matter what the outcome, joy or peace, emptiness or fulfillment, you were the one who was in control. So this one, was just in response to a poem and about a long relationship, marriage relationship, and where the husband didn't care and cheated throughout the whole thing, but the woman was very dedicated to her marriage relationship, and in the end, she decided to walk away. And it made me think about obligations and the different types of obligations that we encounter. And sometimes we just stay obligated to things just way too long. So that's where that piece came from. You know, I didn't read well, but I hope you enjoyed it. So let's see. Oh, this one here. This one I thought was funny. I thought this was a really funny poem. Um, and this one is called Wackadoodle Doo Time to Reset You. You just have to reset the clock of your life well lived. Reset to start fresh. Reset to go somewhere different. Walk another way. Reset so you can give your mind a chance to reset your goals and the plans you have had for a long time. Reset to see and breathe. Reset to get unstuck and walk free. Reset to take the pressure off of your mind. Reset. Whack-a-doodle do. Whack-a-doodle do. Where are you? Reset. Whack-a-doodle do and change direction. Whack-a-doodle do looks up and really look so you can see the beauty above. Whack-a-doodle do, I see you. Do you see me? Am I different? Oh, I hope to be. Reset, stop, and reset the clock of your life well lived. Reset your expectation and your preconceived ideas about others that have no fact and frankly is none of your business and no one cares. Reset yourself, whack-a-doodle-doo. Why are you here? Why were you born in the first place? Did you pray today and ask God on high why you were made and what is your place? Reset, reset again. Can you see the difference? Is it looking clearer and clearer, newer and newer? Whack-a-doodle-doo. Has you have you reset you? Whack-a-doodle-doo. Who are you? Reset the clock of your life well lived. And so what whack-a-doodle means is an eccentric, wrong-headed, bizarre, or foolish, generally in an amusing way, and mildly dismissive tone. So that was me like whack-a-doodle do, get it together. Okay, can you see it? Whack-a-doodle do. Come on now, get it together. So anyway, I just want to share a few pieces of writing with you. Um, so I hope you enjoy them, and thank you for joining and stopping by Darlene's place today. So have a wonderful, blessed morning, afternoon, or evening. Um, you know, stay blessed because you are blessed. In Jesus' name, bye.